Well, speaking of billionaires, moving on, some of the more famous billionaires out there, you recently wrote about how the Koch brothers, the Charles and David Koch, champions and funders of right-wing policies and politicians, they're actually trying to, and this is very funny, they're trying to rebrand themselves. Tell us all about that, because I don't know if I'm necessarily buying it.
Well, I wouldn't say it's, this sweeping, well thought out, rebranding campaign. There've just been several remarks recently at events that the Koch brothers have put on that are pretty revealing into how they see themselves or how they want to be seen versus, how they are seen and how they, how that conflicts with the policies and the politicians that they've been backing. Now, at a recent event in California, which many Republican candidates for president went and spoke at and, tried to fundraise and make nice with all the mega donors.
Beg for money.
Yeah, essentially. The Koch brothers compared their organization and electoral influence to the civil rights movement, the anti-slavery movement, the women's suffrage movement, and they got a lot of flack for those comparisons, especially, well, I guess not especially, but, focusing on comparing their work to the civil rights movement. I mean, they specifically are backing policies that go against what the civil rights movement was pushing for, and policies that disproportionately harm people of color today. And the ones I went into most are voter ID, which disproportionately suppresses the votes of people of color. That's not me saying that. Many federal courts have said that as well. Most recently with the Texas voter ID law, that decision just came down, saying that it was discriminatory. As well, the Koch brothers have worked through, their various organizations to prevent raising the minimum wage and even to get rid of the minimum wage altogether, and to stop the expansion of Medicaid, which disproportionately would benefit people of color.